Gamers, I am back with, oops, ignore that's my ring light. I'm back watching Final Fantasy's State of Play for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which comes out very soon. And I did some work with the guys at Square Enix for events. And so this is a game, I've never played it. I'm sorry, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, but I have watched a lot of playthroughs, and I just wanted to see what my reaction would be like as a non-Final Fantasy player, but someone who is keen to learn and explore the lore and characters and everything like that. I've heard a few things, and I've seen some things, and I've even played the demo for this, which is wild because why not play 7 Remake first, all of that. Anyway, we're not going to waste any more time because I want to see the PlayStation State of Play announcement and everything that happened. And let's go. Paul the cat is here to join us as well. She's a girl. Hello. I know that would be confusing for some people. Anyway, no edits, just reactions. Footage featured contains a mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. Final game subject to change.
It was Sephiroth.
Yes! Sephiroth. I understand is evil.
I will reclaim our world.
Nice. Turn up a tiny... Hello. Yoshinori.
シリーズプロデューサーを務めるファイナルファンタジー7の最新作ファイナルファンタジー7リバースがついに2月29日に発売いたします。本作のストーリーは主人公クラウド
Story begins with Cloud and his companions taking their first steps outside Midgar in order to find Sephiroth and stop him.
今回のステートプレイではこのゲームの魅力を凝縮した最新のトレーラーをはじめ特別なゲーム紹介映像をご用意しています。また重要なお知らせがありますのでぜひ
An important announcement? I wonder what the important announcement is. Right, Square Enix, what have you got?
Cloud, bring me the black materia.
The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful.
Oh.
A watershed moment for all mankind.
Uh-oh.
Hey kids, sorry we're late.
I know some things. I know he's got a Buster Sword. Aerith is cool.
Now, who wants to be the first lucky lady? Hey boss, your guests are here.
They're all cool looking. Proper villain type as well, right? I don't know his name or their names.
I refuse to be upstaged a second time, my friend.
Oh. Go on, Cloud.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage.
The world will be saved, but will you?
I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Oh dear.
We ask that you retrieve it. The black materia, key to our oblivion.
So that's our mission, to get the black materia.
It alone can liberate us from this endless dream.
I like this song.
Passing through. You.
Tifa! Whew.
Tifa's cool too.
They're getting some sun too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Red, how do we look?
Oh. Dashing.
You should get yourself a reading.
A Scottish cat.
It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia. Woohoo!
I will say that it
Hold
was...
this thing over right now.
You said that Sephiroth is your foe.
Apparently.
History with him.
You wouldn't believe he can do.
The gameplay looks cool and quite varied. I didn't see those bits.
Wait, don't misunderstand. You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here.
An emissary from Wutai is here, sent by Viceroy Saru.
With all this goddamn blood on my hands, how could I ever hold my daughter again?
Those we hate, those we love, those we fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
What?
Oh, fool.
Sephiroth!
Oh wow. Has he been tricked?
No, not you.
Here, take it. This isn't about me, though. It's about saving the world. And you.
The song is very distractive. That looks like
And sorry,
the emotional story.
feed the planet.
Oh my god. It looks so good, even from someone that's not played before. And it's like 3 weeks away.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth ディレクターの浜口直樹です。
Just
トレー
over.
ラーはいかがでしたでしょうか。ここからは本作が
We'd like to take some time to give you a more in-depth
皆
look.
様にご紹介していきたいと
Yes.
思います。
Yes, please. Graphics are cool. I guess it's for the cutscenes and stuff, but still. It's not a bad thing. It's so like spectacular. Ooh. Bet you are.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud and his companions triumph over destiny.
So most of you guys have seen
Leaving the
this,
city of Midgar behind,
I'm
they
guessing.
step out into an unfamiliar wilderness.
Talking about remake at least.
It is here that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth begins.
So they're setting the scene. A vast world, of
The
course.
stage upon which this ragtag band story unfolds is both vast and varied. The world is made up of multiple regions,
Wow, look at the map.
all seamlessly interconnected. The grasslands. Located due south of Midgar, this is where Cloud
Wow.
and the gang resume their adventure.
So detailed. Chocobos? Is that how you say it?
The Junon region,
They look cute. I'm such
where a
a
metropolis
noob
by the same name overlooks the ocean.
How
a
cool is
symbol
it?
of Shinra's military might.
that they can climb like that. Sorry, I don't want to talk over so much.
The Corel region.
Oh, I like
The
Corel.
resort town of Costa del Sol adorns its northern shore.
They've
while
got
the
those.
gold saucer stands as a gilded oasis above the Dust Bowl far to the south.
Ooh. I didn't know they could travel on segways.
The Gingaga region. Pay tribute to Zack by exploring his hometown.
I need to find out who Zack is.
The local Mako reactor.
Oh my god, they fly like that
The
too?
Cosmo Canyon region.
How?
Become one with the planet
question
as
it.
you return to Red 13's roots.
Wow. It's incredibly
The
detailed.
Nebel region. Take a trip down
Spectacular
memory lane with
views.
Cloud and Tifa. Or stop by Shinra Manor, where Vincent rests in peace.
Aww.
Your adventure will even extend to the high seas.
It is vast, isn't
There's
it?
more to do than simply walk around, however. First, let's look at world intel.
We don't mind
Assisting
walking
Chadley
sims, but
with
adventures.
will deepen his understanding of the world, allowing him to develop new materia.
So was that Chadley?
This research takes many forms, such as wrangling chocobos, or playing with the mooglets at their mog stools.
Moo!
You may also come across sanctuaries brimming with knowledge of divine entities, or
Okay.
lairs inhabited by fearsome, unique foes.
The Moogles are
Chadley
cute.
will also enlist your help in researching mysterious artifacts known as proto-relics. Each investigation is its own side story, featuring a colorful cast of characters,
It's just like a mini
exciting
game
new mini-games,
Yeah.
and ferocious creatures.
with completely
Are
different
you up for the
graphics.
challenge?
to show the
And
the
once
difference.
you recover all the proto-relics scattered throughout the world, there's no telling what new developments might be in store.
Ooh.
Next, let's talk about odd
You having
jobs.
fun?
These quests offer a deep dive into the regions of the world and the crazy characters who inhabit them. As a merc, Cloud will accept work from people he meets in his travels.
Ah,
Team up
taking
with
on
his
those
pals to
tasks, eh?
solve their troubles. By
Fine.
helping those in need, he will also strengthen the bonds between him and his comrades. Each one of these odd jobs boasts a unique side story. Some, like Johnny's questline, borrow aspects from the original FF7, while others highlight content exclusive to Rebirth.
Nice,
You'll
nice.
find all sorts of jobs the world over.
So it's nicely
And don't worry if you
intertwined as
leave some
well.
for later. Story progression won't affect your side hustle. You can
Ah,
always go
that's
back to tie up loose ends.
that's such a good addition, because side quests, you always like in loads of open world games that I've played, you're like, oh, there's a point where you're like, I need to get on with the story because you know, time or whatever, but also you don't want to miss all the side quests. If you're like me, you like to complete them all because ADHD or something, but then also there's a point where I'm like, oh, I want to hear the story now. So but the fact that you can do them and it won't affect the story progression or whatever, you can go back. That's really cool. Also cats, so I'm in love. I must start playing Remake right now.
And this freedom to experience the story how you want is one of Rebirth's greatest strengths. While some mini-games are tied to world intel
bye,
and
Paul.
odd jobs, many are not. For example, popular ones from the Gold Saucer, such as 3D Brawler, G-Bike,
I've heard a lot
and
about the Gold
Chocobo
Saucer.
Racing, are in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Nice.
Others improve upon their remake versions, while still more are completely new to Rebirth.
It's proper like arcade games.
We've even fleshed out some of the mini-games that were featured as part of the original Final Fantasy VII's main scenario.
Wow. This is
Though
really
this one is
cool.
not in the original, I highly suggest you check out the card game, Queen's Blood. No matter where you are in the story, it's sure to both challenge and entertain you. Enjoy
Nice.
collecting all the cards and building your own unique decks.
I don't care for much for card games, but if it's an addition to a game, i.e. like Witcher has, I've suddenly forgotten what it was called, Gwent. But yeah, that's a cool idea, and just extra variety to the game, another dimension.
He's
Gives
planning to
so
use the Black
much.
Materia, but I won't let that happen.
I love the cinematic
It has to be
scenes
stopped by a Cetra. And I'm the last.
and
While
the music.
mini-games and map exploration are a big part of Rebirth's charm, there's more to it than just that.
I always hear that the
Rebirth
soundtracks
provides
are
a
great.
cinematic experience with even higher quality content and more of it than Remake.
Why haven't I played Remake
This
yet?
installment follows Cloud and company after they escape Midgard, up through to their arrival at the Forgotten Capital. We've taken painstaking care to depict how the group bonds during their journey, one that ultimately decides Aerith's fate. Once you finish Rebirth, I'm sure you'll agree that no other game makes you feel quite this close to its characters.
I hope Aerith doesn't die, but it seems like it's a possibility. Or like
As
she
for the
sacrifices herself
Rebirth
seemingly.
makes full use of the PlayStation 5 and its SSD.
Chef's kiss.
Meaning we could use much higher resolution assets than we could in Remake. And they
Wow.
will still load in the blink of an eye.
I was going to say, I hope it doesn't cause any issues. How
Maintain
how
a 60
badass
FPS
is that?
frame
Look
rate
at
with
that.
Performance mode.
That's insane.
Or prioritize 4K resolution with graphics mode.
I know that the older Final Fantasy graphics aren't the same, and the games are different, and standalone games as well, depending on which one you're playing. But like how far they've come. I watched a lot of playthroughs of the first like 4 or 5 games. Obviously, again, completely completely different story, standalone like characters as well, or if they feature in others, like they're not in every one, as I understand, but like even just the graphics increase in just this is huge. So like when you think about all the others in comparison, it's just mad.
Whichever you prefer, Rebirth has you covered.
I think this is the year to make
Each
time
character
for Final
interacts with
Fantasy
the
more.
world in their own way.
I have to play 7 before this.
Yuffie swings across gaps.
Yuffie's cool. They're all cool.
Tifa
Barrett's
has
cool.
her grappling gun. Red can climb along walls.
I like the variety of skills
Kate Sith grabs and throws items.
and advantages each one has.
And Aerith manipulates the life stream.
Of course she does.
Whatever challenges you face, your teammates will be ready to help you overcome them. Now for the music. We wanted to pay respect to the original FF7's tracks,
Which I've heard are great as
but
well.
also challenge ourselves by matching the feeling of each scene, which resulted in some truly innovative arrangements.
That's a skill that game devs should be praised for more as well. Having like the fact that they've been able to match the theme, the kind of feel, the sound on a previous game. It's like if an album is released and the artist releases another album, there can be different sounds, different feels to them. Obviously it depends what their goal is, if they want to morph into different sounds or if they're trying to keep the same theme. With this, obviously it's a different story and they're trying to do the same theme that's like intertwined again. So that's really cool to still have that same vibe and still be just as powerful. It seems like the soundtrack seems amazing, just as good, just as great, fantastic,
Like, for example, the following.
and appropriate scene music too. See, I could say so much more, but
How was
very
that?
regal.
If you enjoyed what you heard,
Atmospheric.
we recorded well over 400 new tracks for this game, so there's plenty more where that came from.
Wow.
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
I also particularly
Your
love
building
story
bonds aren't
games,
just reflected in the story, but through gameplay as well.
so why haven't I played this?
The choices you make throughout your adventure will change the way your comrades feel towards Cloud.
Ooh, choices matter. I also love that, which I'm like, okay, my main reason is time, but we must make time. I must make time. Sorry to keep talking over. I want to stop and pause rather than talk over important stuff.
These feelings affect who will join you on a date in a gold saucer.
You can
I'm
date?
sure many of you are excited about.
I didn't know that.
In fact, even allies who weren't available in the original FF7 can now accompany you,
Tifa?
provided you play your cards right.
We
The
can't make
saucer is
a
packed with
choice.
Many incredible sights to see and things to do. So your outing there will no doubt be a highlight of the game. Already
Oh.
have someone who you'd like to go with?
No, there's too many. Does that mean multiple
We hope you feel the
playthroughs
same way too.
or multiple choices in the in the same game? Who knows? I would like to date them all.
Your companions
Please.
will share a bond not only with Cloud, but with each other as well.
Maybe that's the replayability appeal.
Your party level, a numerical expression of this bond, will increase as you overcome challenges.
I'm going to accompany you.
Okay.
The higher this level, the more skills will become available in your character's folios, a mechanic new to Rebirth.
Oh,
By unlocking the skills etched in these tones, your characters will grow stronger and learn new synergy commands.
that's cool. I worry that I forget
Part
all
what
of the
makes Rebirth's
information.
combat so fun is all the different character combinations.
I guess you learn as you go, though.
Switch up your team to fit the situation, or even your mood. every possible party combination has its own unique synergy commands. So once you find characters that work for you, focus on tweaking their skills to match your combat needs.
I did think it was really cool. In the demo, I got to play as Sephiroth and Cloud. That was pretty cool, seeing their different skills and their different specials, or I've already forgotten what you call it, but yeah.
And don't be afraid to experiment. You can reset your folios at any time.
The fact that there's
With
different
new
combat for
characters
different
and synergy
characters,
commands at your disposal,
synergy commands.
Remake's satisfying hybrid of action combat and strategic planning has been made even more dynamic and engaging.
That's cool. And the fact that, like, as a brand new Final Fantasy player for the demo, a lot of people are kind of like, oh, you won't get it, whatever, or it might not make sense. So just to add in that it did make sense, and I was relieved that I could get through and finish the demo, because that was a big worry I had. Like, of course, don't jump into Rebirth without playing 7 Remake, for instance, and that's something that I will be doing, playing 7 Remake first. But it was good to know, like, it shouldn't feel too daunting now that I've had a crack at it.
We can't wait for you to experience all this and more.
I mean, do what you like.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5.
But yeah, do what you like, but also probably advisable. Creative director. What do you think? I think it's amazing. I am excited. I've got a special announcement. Just once again, I want to say I'm excited. So I wanted to film this, and I wasn't sure if I was going to upload it, because it might be like, oh my god, she's so dumb, or she doesn't know anything. I don't know much. Let's agree. But even I am getting excited over it, and I think that's quite important for existing Final Fantasy fans to see that there is so much appeal for new players. I see the excitement that everyone gets over this game, over 7, and saying like that was one of their favourites. There's a lot of arguments about what was the best Final Fantasy, whatever. I'm sure there are so many good ones, but just as not a current fan yet, or someone whose interest has been piqued, it's very appealing, and I can't wait to try it out. That's how exciting, and the anticipation that I've got for it is huge. So that counts for something, right? We're releasing a demo of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They are releasing the demo today. Today! Get it now! Between now and Rebirth's release, we'll be adding a portion of Junon region to the demo, which they didn't have, I don't think, for the demo that we played. The fact that they are releasing this to the public as well, so you don't have to be attending an exclusive event, that's huge. And between now and the release of Rebirth, you can play this. So make time, have it look, check it out, do it. Check out the website and social media accounts. For now, enjoy all the demo has to offer and get ready for the main game's launch. Oh my god. Insane. Adaptive triggers.
Don't give up now, you guys.
Never. For you, Aerith? No. Never. That we meet again. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Let me believe in the chance that they'll come. Take my hand, never let me go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited, you know. I'm just so excited. Sorry about that Animal Crossing music that just came straight on. That is all from me. That is all from me. I was going to do a spin, but I realised that I'm too close to the PC. So thank you for watching. Like I said, please comment on this. That's my most one of the things that I would love for you to do the most, but no pressure at all. I hope you enjoyed it, even from a person who's not a huge Final Fantasy fan yet, but could well be. And knowledge. I will see you next time. Bye.